Welcome to the Transform with Vance podcast, where transformations begin every day, and I am your host, Vance Hines. So let's get started. All right, this is Vance. I was just finishing my smoothie. This is Vance Hines, and I'm here with another DDPY success story, John Venable. John, how are you doing today, man?
I'm doing good, man. How about you, man?
No, shit, I can't complain. But I haven't done what you did. What did you tell me you just did?
I did. Like I said, I've been up. I've been up since 5 a.m. and I did a 3.12 mile run across town.
Dang, man. Uh,
Yeah.
how often do you run?
Well, I'm on vacation this week, so I've been running. This is my fourth day. This is my fourth day running. I set a goal for myself during my time off that I was going to run for 12 miles for the whole week. So right now I'm at 9.5 miles. So tomorrow I'm gonna finish my run for like 2.5 miles, and that's it. That's it, man.
All right. Well, tell what I've done for the other people, just to give anybody that might be listening an idea why you're a DDPY success story. Can you give them a little synopsis or a little bit of background on the success you had and why you're a DDPY success story?
Well, it all started when I was uh I was at the lowest point of my life. I weighed at 253 pounds. I had some health issues I was dealing with. I had high blood pressure, anywhere from high blood pressure, high cholesterol. I was borderline diabetic, and I was dealing with asthma. So like during like I would say like before 2018, I had very trouble breathing, especially like walking, from here to there. I couldn't catch my breath for nothing. So then like a couple months later, tragedy struck my family. My first cousin passed away tragically, and then like shortly after when I attended her memorial service, uh, I put on my suit. I struggled to put on my entire suit. I had to tuck in my stomach, my big gut. I had to tuck it in just to put my pants on. And by the time I got to the service, I was totally uncomfortable. The whole for the whole thing. So like yeah, and then when I got back from the service, I took a good look at myself, and I said, like I'm looking now, I feel totally disgusting, plus I was mentally dead from the inside. So like I felt like when I lost when I lost my cousin, I lost part of myself too, because part of me died with her. So one day I was playing Words with Friends with a friend of mine. Uh, each time you put a word in, an ad pops up, and that ad was DDPY. It said and I was pretty skeptical about the program, so it's like just kind of like brush it off, just kept playing, and same ad kept popping up, DDPY. It's like, and then I said to myself, you know what? I think I'm gonna take a look at this program and see what Dallas Page is talking about, because I'm a huge fan of his. I've been a fan ever since WCW existed in late '90s up to by the time they went out of business back in '01. So yeah, so I felt like I just wanted to take a look at it, see what it's about. So in official June 9th of 2018, I signed up for it, and I got the free 7-day subscription. So like I tried it on. I tried a few workouts. I was like, maybe I'll give it a shot. Maybe this could be the last chance to save my own life. So I couldn't afford when my 7 day free trial was over. I couldn't afford a subscription because my finances wasn't up to par, and I was behind on my bills and stuff like that. So I had to uh, I had to find the workouts via YouTube, and the first workouts I did was yours. I did your workouts through YouTube.
Really?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I sure did. Yeah, that was amazing right there. 'Cause like, how much did you weigh before you start the weight loss?
475.
475. Okay. Cause I was cause you was you was the next story I looked at besides Arthur Borman. So I took a look at your story. It's like, wow, man, this guy right here, man. I'm telling you, man, this guy right here, he's putting in the work, losing all this weight. I've watched all your videos, all your YouTube videos, all your
That's
videos you
awesome,
did with the
man.
program. That right there, you inspired me to go ahead and lose the weight. I did end up losing. I lost the first 40 pounds, but I had I had a little setbacks here and there. Trying to manage my dieting, my food intake and stuff like that because I didn't really know what I'm eating, what I'm putting in my mouth and stuff like that. I didn't know nothing about the proper nutrition, you know. So I had to take the time to learn about it a little bit more. So
Well,
yeah,
that's badass. How much are you down overall?
yeah. But my overall weight, I lost a little bit of I was like 82 to 84 pounds, something like that. And I've gained massive muscle. Most of my gut is gone. I'm breathing better, which is a big blessing. And I'm just I'm gaining a lot of strength in my legs. I've been doing a whole lot of running, and I do want to talk about the streak, which which brings me to Jen Jolliker. I saw her story, and her story really inspired me because when she started she did she was doing DDPY for like I would say a little over 600 days. When I looked at her story, it's like, you know what, if she could do it, why can't I, you know? So about what I started day one of my streak back, it was January 23rd of 2019, and I kept I made a promise myself and to my cousin, my late cousin, who's no longer with us, that I will never again let them down. I made a commitment to myself to get on the mat every single day. Doesn't matter if it's light workouts, doesn't matter if it's breathing or red hot core or intermediate advanced workout, whatever. I was going to dedicate myself to get on that mat every single day. So I did that. Uh, here's a coincidence right here. When I when I hit my year anniversary, it was on the it was on my cousin's birthday. I will never forget this date, January 23rd, 2020. I got it tattooed on my arm. I became the first African American to do DDPY for a full year without taking a day off. So that was a big accomplishment right there. So after that, I didn't want to stop. I just kept going. So 365 days. Uh, all right. Sorry about that. I guess it must have disconnected again.
All right, can you hear me? Can you hear me
Yeah,
okay?
yeah, I can hear you.
Let's see. All right, all
There was a video
right.
recording error.
Well, man, you said you're 1 week away from hitting the 1,200 consecutive days. That's
Yes,
awesome,
sir.
man.
Yes, sir. Uh-huh. Yep. All right.
I want to go back to. I'm going to touch on some of these things, but first let's let's learn a little bit about you. Where are you from?
I am originally from Danville, Virginia.
How big is Danville, Virginia?
Well, Danville, I wouldn't say it's like not as big as Greensboro. I wouldn't say it's just it's a town with got a whole bunch of old buildings surrounding it. Has a river going through the city.
Is that where you graduated high school?
No, I graduated high school in here in Reedsville. I've been living here in Reedsville, North Carolina for over 20 years now. For like I would say like going on 25 to 30 years.
What's the name of the town?
Reedsville.
Reedsville,
Reedsville.
Reedsville.
Yes.
Reedsville, North Carolina. How far is that from Danville?
Well, it is I would say like 20 miles north of Danville.
Ah, so you 20 miles north into the next state.
Yep. Cause Danville and North Carolina they kind of like border.
Uh, but see, North Carolina, I wouldn't have thought it was north. I guess North Carolina comes back across the top of Virginia.
Right, yeah.
I got you. I got you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, let's see. What did you? Were you active in high school? What did you do? And like, did you do
I
sports? What did?
well, I wanted to do sports, but I wasn't any good at sports. All I did was I did art. I did mostly art. During my
Really?
yeah, I did a lot of drawing and painting and stuff like that until like
Well, that's
I got a bit older and I lost interest in drawing. But I did graduate in '95.
95. The
Yeah.
how old are you now?
I'll be 46 in a couple months.
How much you weigh?
Right now, the last time I got on a scale was I think it was like on a Monday. I weighed exactly 174 pounds.
That's badass, man. And your
Yeah.
highest weight was 250 something.
252 was my absolute highest weight.
252. Okay. You know, my wife was an art major in college when I met her,
Okay.
and she hadn't done much either since she, kind of life got in the way. She kind of put
Yeah.
all that down too.
Okay.
You ever get the itch to paint or draw anymore?
Well, actually, I'm glad you asked that question because I started doing frames because like shortly after I got my 365 frame from Travis Mahaffey. I'm pretty sure you heard of him, right?
Yeah, well, man, everybody likes Travis. I'm gonna have to take his damn podcast. Everybody likes him. I hadn't
Yeah,
really
Travis
talked to him that much.
Yeah, Travis, he a good dude, man. But yeah, after I got that 365 frame, so I took it upon myself to make myself a frame and I made him a frame of the
Oh
logo
man,
Shamrock Fitness. I got the shirt
yeah.
on right now. Shamrock Fitness.
Oh man.
Yeah, so yeah, you can see it right there, Shamrock Fitness.
So you
I,
designed that?
yeah, I sure did. It was pure green.
Yeah. And now, see what the words. Tell me the words around it. I see service and
Uh,
merit,
Yeah,
integrity. I see
service,
those.
integrity, and the bottom is truth and honor.
Oh man, that's
Yeah,
badass.
yeah.
Yeah, the
I got this
Shamrock.
last. Yeah, I got this last year. I was supposed to go running with them, but my body wasn't up to it because I got my second COVID shot.
Yeah. Some people it knocks down. It knocks Mary down. I hadn't had any problems with them.
Oh yeah,
But yeah. Well, hey, where does Travis live? How far from you?
Travis. I'm not far from him. He lives in Stokesdale.
Stokesdale. Is that in North Carolina or Virginia?
Yes, Yes, it's in North Carolina. Stokesdale is
Stokes.
like I would say like 20 miles west. Yeah, 20 miles west from here, Reedsville.
Yeah, well, shit. What's
Because
that quote?
because
If you,
that's where that's where I first met him through Facebook, and then I started going to his classes and stuff in Greensboro.
hell, I'm gonna have to try to get. I'm gonna make a point try to get him scheduled to get on here. So I need to
Yeah,
talk
yeah,
to
yeah.
him.
I
I
would love,
hadn't.
yeah, I would love, I would love to hear
I
him.
haven't. Yeah, I haven't heard anybody say any bad thing about him. You see. Surely I'm gonna cross somebody he pissed off sooner or later.
Well, he makes a lot of funny jokes. Hey,
Yeah.
you gotta take it to heart. Yeah,
That's funny. Yeah, I'm
yeah.
looking forward to picking to messing with him a while.
I know it, man. I know it.
Yeah. Hey, so tell me. So you've been there in what's it called? Reedsville. You've been there in Reedsville for quite a while. What type
Yeah.
of work did you do most of your life?
Well, let me start with my younger years. I was doing like I started my working days doing grocery stores. I started stocking, cashier, bagger. I pretty much did the bagging job. Did that for like 6 years, and then and shortly after that, I moved. I was moving like back and forth from Reedsville to Greensboro to work different jobs and stuff like that. But
Mm-hmm.
until I I worked my very longest job, and I'm still there. I work for a company called Dorada Foods. They make they make uh they make chicken nuggets for McDonald's.
Oh shit! They make
Yeah,
a shit.
I've been there. I'll be there for 19 years come August.
Yeah, I got you. All right, man. Well, let's get to you. Let's get to your how you found DDPY. You said you found it playing words,
Playing yeah,
words
Words
with
with Friends.
friends,
It exists on
and there was an
Messenger.
ad that popped. You're the first one that I've talked to that found it through
Yeah,
words with
yeah,
friends too.
right. Yeah, it because you see a lot of gaming ads. You see a lot of other different ads that pop up, but this ad right here, this ad DDPY, it told me something, but I kept ignoring it, but it just kept popping up. It's like God was trying to tell me something. You see
Either
what I'm
God or
saying?
DDP, one or the other.
He was well, both, man. Because it says you just tell me you really need to need to look at this program because I'm telling you, for those who watching this program, this shit works. If you take the time to invest in yourself, you'll get the results that you got. You look at these other people who's doing the program, uh, people like Justin Dobbins, Tina Gaspard, uh, it Ken Doers, a whole bunch of
Yeah,
cats, a whole bunch of people who was overweight, and yourself too, yourself included. You put the work in, losing the weight. I'm telling you, this program
yeah,
works. And even the champion himself, Brian Tan. By the way, congrats to him on his
yeah.
wedding.
He just got married.
Very
Yeah, he
very
just
proud of
got
him.
married. I couldn't. Mary
Yeah,
and I couldn't
yeah,
make it out there, but he just got married. Man, that dude's a beast. O'Brien
yeah.
Tan's a beast.
He is. He is. I'm very proud of him. And hopefully someday I'll get out there to meet him because come next year, one of my goals is trying to travel across the
Oh
country.
man, well, Travis and Justin have taken the show on the road one time. They want to do it again.
Yeah, I see they did. Because like I said, come next year, I want to do the same thing. I want to travel cause like I think last year, the only place I traveled last year was to I think Charleston, West Virginia. That's the only place I went to last year.
Hey, I didn't ask you.
So
Did you go to college anywhere? Did you go do college?
I did. I went to college for like I went to a community college for like 2 years. I took arts for this college called Rockingham
Yeah.
Community College. I didn't make it out because I had financial difficulties with the program. So hopefully with doing this artwork right here that developing a passion that I had buried for 20 years. Uh, that got that because soon as I got that frame, I started drawing again. Then I made more frames, and I even made a frame for the 2020 Positive Unstoppable Champion, Candy McCarthy Herndon. I made her one. I made Brian Tan one as well. So yeah. So I'm gonna be start making more frames. In fact, I got a list right here. And your name came up, so I'm gonna
Oh
definitely make you
man,
one
well
too.
thank you, thank you.
But I got yeah. So I got a whole lot. I got a whole list. I got the first two names. I think Nitra's next. I think hers is
I
next,
need
and
to
then
do.
I got an
Yeah, I
unknown
need to
project.
do Arnitra's podcast. I need to get her on the podcast sometime. You
Yeah,
know.
please do. She's a kind human being. She has a wonderful spirit. She's a cause like she's been through so much with her husband's health problems. She's just a beautiful spirit. That's what I
I'll
love
try to
about her.
get her on. Get her on. I have her on my list of people to get. I need to try to get her on.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay.
Well, so tell me, you saw the ads and then you did the 7 day freeze trial,
Yep.
and then you like
Yeah.
you
Yeah. Cause like
yeah. Go
after
ahead.
after the 7 day expired, I couldn't, like I said, I couldn't afford the program because I had financial difficulties. So what I did was like I used the custom workouts. All I did was like I found workouts on YouTube. I started with their old program, YRG. I'm pretty sure you remember the
Yeah,
YRG workouts. I started with that. So after like 10 months, I couldn't afford a program for till 10 months. And then I got the first yearly subscription. Well, I got not the yearly subscription. I got the 3 month subscription first, and then the streak happened. So I was able to save up more money to get the yearly subscription, and then everything else came in place.
that's awesome, man. So tell me, you said you were
Yeah.
doing the YouTube for a while. You were doing the my exercises for a while.
Yes, I sure did. Yeah, I enjoyed all your all your workouts you did from 2019 to 2020. All that, man. That was
Yeah,
very cool to do.
when I first started in 2018, I put the first 20 or so workouts I did, and then the next year
Yeah.
I think I put another, just to show progress. I put another few workouts on there. I can't remember if I did it 2 years or
Okay.
3 years, but I can't remember. But I know I put my very first DDP Yoga up to about 20 or 25. They're all there on YouTube. If somebody
Okay.
wanted to go out and find them.
Yeah.
And I don't know that
Okay.
DDP hadn't jumped on me and told me to take them down yet. I know he doesn't like posting whole workouts because
Oh
uh,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
but
yeah, yeah. I did. I actually recorded a workout because I got my own
yeah.
YouTube page as well. I recorded a workout. And I think I did yours for like but it was for like 6 or 7 minutes, and then my phone cut off. So yeah, so hey, I
Yeah.
got something out of it.
So that's awesome, man. And then you started your streak. Let's see,
Yep.
January the 23rd of 2019,
January 23rd of
and you said that's the birth
yes.
date of your cousin.
My cousin's birthday was actually on the 23rd. So when I started the streak, it was on the
Okay.
25th. See, because I think if I'm not mistaken, it was on like a
Yeah.
leap year. I can't really keep up with leap years. I know it happens
Yeah.
every 4 years, but I can't keep up
So
with leap
tell
years
me,
though.
do you mind talking about your cousin? You said she was taken from you tragically.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. For those for those who know me, uh, her name is Shalma Danita Venable. She's one of my first cousins. We grew up together in Danville. Uh, she's she's a wonderful spirit, and she spent her last years living in Charlotte area, and as much as I don't like talking about it, but I feel I need to share the story because she was tragically shot, or she was tragically shot and left for dead. But I think it was like I think it was like sometime last year. They had a court date, and her killer was brought to justice. So he's gonna spend the rest of his life in prison.
Do they? So was it
So
somebody
that
she knew? Was it like somebody she was having?
probably somebody she knew. I'm not sure exactly what happened with that, but it's probably somebody she ran into or wrong place at the wrong time. Because this took place I think around like early morning hours.
And this was it a man or a woman that shot her?
It was a man that shot her.
So he shot her. And you said that he has been found guilty. And they gave him life in prison?
Yes, he was found. Yes, he's got
Oh,
life
that's
in prison.
good. Did you
Yeah.
ever determine why he shot her?
Uh, Probably. They said he accused her of something that she stole from him or something like that. But I'm not, like I
Yeah.
said, I don't know much facts about that. But he said that he accused her of stealing from him and just shot her point blank, which is very
How
sad. And she was I think she was like in her like her early 40s when she
man,
passed.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, me too,
That is
man.
tragic.
Yeah.
Well, man, it's crazy. Life. You never know what life's gonna deal you, man.
Yeah, I know it. Yeah.
Crazy. Um. So you went to a service and you said your suit didn't fit and you were uncomfortable and
Yeah. Yeah. It fit, but I was very uncomfortable putting on a suit because, like I said, I had to tuck in my stomach just to fit into my pants, and plus I had to I didn't even put a belt on, so I just went to service without a belt. So I just had to sit in the pew and just like huff and puff and huff and puff and huff and puff and just like sat there for like hour and a half, and I was very very uncomfortable.
and through that trauma and through that the aftermath of that trauma, that's kind of the point where
That was pretty much a wake up call for me.
that's it.
Yeah,
It's time for you to make a change in your life.
yeah. Like I said, when I came back home, I took my clothes off and I took a very deep look at myself in the mirror. I said, I got to do something about this. Then that very next day, I was playing that same game. The same ad DDPY popped up. I said, you know what? I raised my hand. I'm going to give this a shot. I'm going to give this program a try. So I downloaded it on my phone and see what it's about. They had all the workouts. I signed in for the free trial. They had all the workouts. They even had a nutrition program. But I couldn't really understand their nutrition program because I don't know if anybody knows this, but I was born with autism and I'm very high function. I'm pretty much dependent on myself. But it's just some things that I couldn't really understand. I couldn't comprehend it because of my autism. So I had to like slowly progress the nutrition part.
Well, you said you lost 40 pounds. How did you lose the first 40?
The first, yes, the first 40, I lost the first 40 pounds. Like I said, trying to change the way I eat. Doing your workouts on YouTube that really helped out a little bit. I did other workouts through YRG. So that kind of helped a bit. But I couldn't get I couldn't get under 200 pounds. For some strange reason, I couldn't get under 200 pounds.
What were you eating at
So
that point? What
so
was your diet like at that point?
I was like my diet. I mean, I was eating like salads and stuff like that, but I wasn't really going in deep because I like because like some days I would like go out and get some takeout food, and others I'll be like be back to junk food, like chips and probably some other bad shit, and that's in my food cabinets and stuff like that. So like I said, it was a slow progress to actually change my the way I eat.
And tell us about the progress. What all have you changed and how are you eating now?
Well, I changed everything. I started with a food program called Factor.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if you heard of Factor. They got some good meals. So I decided to give them a try and see how their food tastes, and they're pretty good. So I started to order some because I really don't have much time to do to
Mm-hmm.
cook because like I'm out here hitting the mat. I'm out doing other stuff. And plus I'm at work, so I don't have time to cook unless I'm off. I'm off work or something like that on my off days. But so I just take a meal, take it to work, eat it, and I've eaten a lot more fat free, dairy free, gluten free, non GMO. So that's really helped me gain a lot of muscle.
Did did you try any other diets or weight loss programs before this?
No, I
So
never
this
did.
so this is you just
Never did.
came. Most people's stories is they've tried everything and this was kind of a one last shot, but this was your first.
I've never, yeah, this is my first because I've never actually thought about losing weight prior to 2018 because I'm not really a big dude. I mean like yeah, I've carried the
Yeah.
belly and stuff like that, but I'm not really a
Have
big
you ever
dude.
done yoga before?
No,
Man,
no,
that's a
never did.
commitment just to jump in.
I've heard of yoga, but come on now. I'm black. You know, black folks don't do yoga. You
Yeah,
don't. You
yeah,
see.
yeah,
Listen, man. You see, barely black folks do
yeah,
yoga. And I said to myself one day when I first joined the program, there's barely any black folks doing
yeah.
any yoga. And I said, you know what? I got I said to myself, I got to change this. We got to change this because like we gotta have some black folks to do they need to do yoga and they need to change their
Yeah.
lives. Okay, when I first met Nitra, and then I met Brian Tan and John Brown, there's a few other black folks that does DDPY other
Hey,
than
hey,
myself.
I've reached out
So
to
I mean, at least
yeah, I
at least
reached
I'm
out
not
to
alone.
John Brown, and he was hesitant. Has he gained some of the? I think he said he's gained some of the weight back. He was worried about
The
getting
last
back.
I've heard of, I think he has regained some of his weight, but I think he wants
Yeah,
to change for the good. So any help I could give to him, I
yeah.
will help him.
I want to see him get back. I put some weight back on.
I want to
Yeah,
see because I know I seen I seen I seen the time he met DDP in person. I think they was doing a retreat somewhere in Chicago somewhere. I'm not sure, but yeah, that was the happiest I've seen of him. But yeah, I want to see him get back on the horse
yeah.
again.
I'd reached out to him about doing a podcast too, but he was hesitant. But he was
Okay,
hesitant because of his, his current status. But hell,
right. I
yeah.
can
But I'm
understand that.
hoping he gets back on the wagon.
I
And
would too.
I know how hard it is.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
telling you,
yeah.
man. You,
It living this lifestyle is not easy because you're gonna have challenges. You're gonna have setbacks. I've been through it. I've been through a setback. While still on the program, I've been through like two setbacks. Did I give up? No, I never gave up. I just kept staying on the path.
yeah, keep plowing, as my dad would say. You know.
Yeah, yeah, that's right,
Yeah,
man. That's
keep
right.
plowing. He was
That's
grew
right.
up on a farm, so
Yeah.
all his
Oh, okay,
metaphors
okay.
are farm, farm or hunting or fishing. That's all. That's what he liked. So besides drinking,
Oh yeah, yeah. I know. Yeah,
but
yeah.
yeah, man. The DDP has done something that I don't think anybody else has ever been able to do. But he has brought men,
Yeah.
into doing yoga. He's made it.
You know what?
It's unbelievable.
This guy DDP, he has changed so many
Hmm.
lives. You cannot count how many
Mm-mm.
lives he has changed.
It's crazy.
During his lifetime, you cannot count a single life
Yeah,
that
you
he has
can't count
changed
them all. Yeah.
because he's done so many. Right, he's done so many.
Hmm. It's amazing. That dude, I had never heard of him before. You said you were a fan from his WCW days, but
Yeah, I was a
yeah,
fan. I did I was a wrestling fan. Uh, when I started watching WWF, the old WWF, back in like 86, 87. That was back in like Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior, Bret Hart. I started watching that first, and then WCW came on
yeah,
the scene. And then when Hulk Hogan went to WCW, like the whole landscape changed, and then I seen DDP, Sting. They was all trying to change the game towards that company. So when Hogan when Hogan when Hogan went heel and joined the NWO, man, WCW skyrocketed. 83 weeks at number one. I started watching WCW more than I watched WWE.
yeah.
It's like,
Hey, and
and
this
I,
is for those that don't know, which it was me before I got involved with DDP. Is that a heel is the bad guy?
right,
Yeah, tell them what the
right,
heel
yes,
and the baby
the
face
heel is the
are.
bad
Tell them
guy.
what they are.
The baby face is the good guy, and the heel is the bad guy. And now the biggest heel is Roman Reigns. He's got the WWE. He's got the WWE and the Universal Championship. Got two
Roman
belts,
Reigns.
and he's the biggest. He's the biggest heel in professional
Really?
wrestling
Was he
today.
the one that was
Yes,
doing the DDP
yes.
Yoga? No, that was another Roman. That was
No,
another
no, it wasn't him.
Roman. I don't know. I'm not a wrestling fan. I don't.
Roman, you talking about Roman
Yeah,
Roselle? I
that
know
was
who you
some.
talking
That's the
about.
only Roman I'd
Yeah,
ever heard. But yeah, but there's another Roman Reigns, huh?
yeah. He's got a couple of workouts
Yeah,
on the app. So I'm thinking about going back
yeah.
and do that as soon as my uh
Yeah,
as soon as my challenge
he
is done.
he does. He adds a little bit of a military aspect to it. So
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what
yeah.
I like about that.
Uh,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
no, so the biggest heel in wrestling right now is Roman Reigns
Yes, Roman Reigns, the guy who used to be on the Shield.
on the Shield. The movie show, The Shield.
Yep. Well, here, let me
See,
tell
I
you.
don't know
Let me tell
anything
you a little
about
story.
wrestling, John. You
They
got to
they
tell me
they they
everything, man.
they listen. Okay. I'm gonna tell you. They named the group the Shield. It was him, Seth Rollins, and Dean Ambrose, who is now John Moxley on AEW. They used to be three guys dressed in black, and they would attack a whole bunch of guys. That was the Shield. They must have got their name from the
Okay.
TV show,
All right.
The Shield, because the Shield
Yeah.
was a TV show,
Yeah.
right?
Well, shoot.
Because that bald
Yeah, I
guy,
know who you're talking about.
I forgot his name, but he played. Yeah, he played the thing on the
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Fantastic Four.
Yes.
I
I
forgot
can't
his
remember his
name
name
though.
either. It may come to me. He's a good actor. I can't remember his name though.
Yes, he is. He is. He is.
I'll
Yeah.
think of it here in a
Yeah.
minute. But yeah, that's
Yeah.
funny. So does this heel? Does he wrestle only WWE or does he wrestle AEW too?
He just
WWE.
WWE. He go to both Raw and SmackDown. He go to both shows
So
now.
he's the big heel. I'm gonna have to learn something about him so I can, if I'm in this world,
Yeah.
I got to at least be up to date on my wrestling heels and baby faces.
Look him up on
Yeah,
Wikipedia. Look him up on Wikipedia.
that's
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah. He's a
Is he
beast, man.
big?
I would say like he's like
Woo,
6'8",
shit. I would have
6'8".
said
Yeah.
yes.
And here's the fact. Here's the fact. If you don't know this, he's The Rock's
Really?
cousin.
In real life?
Yes. He's in real life. No, no, no,
Is
no,
he
no
from
shitting you. He is
is
The
he
Rock's
from
cousin.
Hawaii or something?
He's uh, his whole family is like American
Oh,
Samoan. Uh, like I don't know if you know the history of that family, the Anoa'i
mm,
family. Uh, the Wild Samoans. They were the first generation stars, and then I think uh I think Umaga, the late Umaga, and his brother Rosie, they were Samoan wrestlers also, and then you heard of Rikishi.
no.
Rikishi is another cousin. Their sons, the Usos, they're the current SmackDown
Oh
Tag Team
man,
Champions. And then them and Roman Reigns, they formed the bloodline.
I,
So that follows the whole Samoan bloodline history.
well, I know that a lot of the Samoans they grow them big in Samoa, wherever that is.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they
They
sure
grow
do.
them a little bigger over there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they sure do. Uh
yeah.
huh.
There's quite a
Yeah.
few of them went in the NFL too. I think some of the Samoans went.
Yeah, cause Roman he was playing for the Minnesota Vikings at one point.
Yeah, I mean they're big.
Not just him. Brock Lesnar, he played pro ball as well for the
That
same
Brock
team.
Lesnar's a beast, man.
Man, that match was a killer though at WrestleMania though. Hey, I seen you when Jen was in Dallas for that
Yes, she
WrestleMania
was.
weekend.
Mary and I went up and worked out with Jen. She's a beast.
Okay. So
Oh
how was
man, she
that?
let us in. Yeah,
That
she
she
let us
is,
in
man.
a. Yeah, I was gonna say it that for those that don't know, Jen Jolliker is another DDPY person, but she's currently, she holds the streak for women right now, and she,
Yes. Curly at like 18
yeah,
something. I'm gonna say 18 something. I
it's
can't keep
crazy. It's
up with
been
her.
I think 5
Yeah.
years or something, or I mean something crazy,
It's
and she done it.
true. I've been at my streak. I've been at my
Yeah,
streak for
and
3 years. She's been it
she's
long enough.
she's done it, through all of life's problems and even a broken back. She broke her back on a jet ski,
Right. Yeah.
and
Man. Yeah. That was. I thought I felt bad for her because I thought at one time that her streak was
yeah,
going to end. It's like, oh, it can't end
no,
this way, man. But she kept
yeah,
going though. That's the very
yeah.
exciting
She was
part.
doing the bed flex, anything she could do in the bed every day to keep the streak going.
Right. Yes. Bet. There's no this. Listen. If you're hurt, there's no excuse why you can't get a workout in. It doesn't matter if it's bed flex, if it's
Yeah,
breathing. If you got two hands, put that heart monitor on and get on the app. Even myself, I've been through some minor injuries. I think it's one story I need to tell you. I was jogging. I was out jogging in Greensboro, right? I jogged for like, I would say like nearly the first mile. I ran into a puddle of muddy water. I ended up falling. I scraped my knee. I got my partial of my
yeah,
clothes dirty, but I didn't give up. I kept
yeah.
running. Then at the time I came home, I still got on the mat. I was a little sore, but I still got on the mat.
Man, every day. That's crazy. And
Yeah.
Jennifer time lapse photographs all the workouts and posts them. I mean, yeah, you can go back and see every one she does.
Yes. I don't have that luxury for time lapse. I just take a picture and I just put it on
Yeah,
Facebook, put it on Instagram, put it on
yeah,
Twitter.
man, it's she's a beast. No, but to answer your question, she was in town for that WWE weekend, and Dallas was in town, and
Right.
Dallas was doing a
Okay.
meet and greet there, but I didn't. He was. I reached out to.
Okay. Yeah, I forgot he was going to that area too
Yeah,
for
but I didn't get
WrestleMania.
to. I didn't get to see him. He was. I
Okay.
reached out to
Okay.
him see if he wanted to work out with Jennifer and Mary and I, but he he said he was too busy.
Okay.
He said he so, but we,
Hey,
yeah,
I can understand that.
shit.
He's a busy man.
I don't know
He stay
how
on
he
the
does it,
grind.
man.
He just got that. He has
Hmm.
that work ethic, man. He's been having that
It's
for years,
crazy.
man. That's why I learned so much from
Yeah,
him because he's got a great work ethic.
it's unbelievable. It's there's people that do well in life that have that work ethic, and they're just
Yeah.
it's you think they've had it lucky, but they hadn't. They've made the
Right. Yeah.
breaks that they
Uh-huh.
got. I mean, there's you talk about an overnight success, a 10-year overnight success.
Right.
It.
Yeah. Yeah. He started wrestling in his late
Hmm.
30s, man. 35 years old, started wrestling.
He's
Hey.
crazy. Hey, man, you
Yeah.
mind if we take a break? I've been drinking all this stuff. I got to go to the restroom.
Yeah.
Let,
Let's take a break, man. I need
yeah,
to eat
get you
some of
something
these
to eat. I'm gonna
bites.
go to the restroom real quick.
All right, go ahead, man.
All
Yeah.
right, we good?
All right. All
I,
right.
I'll tell you something about that workout with Jen. She kicked my ass. I've been gaining weight, and
Uh-oh.
and
Oh,
I'd only
wow.
been doing maybe 20, 30 minute blues. I hadn't been pushing. I mean, I've been, I don't
Yeah.
know. I've been slipping. and I went up there.
Yeah, I seen your I seen you posted. You've been posting your weight like your you do your weight show like every
Yeah,
week or
I'm
something
kind
like
of on
that.
a hiatus. It has been getting me down. I even thought about trying the therapist out, but I don't know. I've kind of taken a hiatus from all social
Have you
media and stuff.
have you? Yeah, I understand that, man. But yeah, yeah. Just I just don't want you to give up, man. Cause I know you got
Yeah,
potential,
no,
man. Cause like when I seen you went to the PC and like you got on a scale and like you just totally wild Dallas, man. It's like I was wild for you, man.
that was a crazy day.
Like it's like
It
man,
was
yeah, I
I
was
didn't
like
know what it was gonna say.
that was a good moment, man. You just
I
surprised
carried my
him.
own scale. I flew with my own scale out there. Brought my own scale.
Oh wow, did you? Oh man, wow.
But
Yeah.
the yeah. No, I'm back. I'm back. I'm doing better now. I've changed my eating up some, and I'm doing
Okay.
some hot works, and
Okay.
Mary's
Yeah.
still getting me on the mat, so we're doing good. It's yeah,
Okay.
but
Okay. That's good,
when
man.
Jennifer came in town, I was probably at one of my highest, and she took me through that. Mary and I through that whole level one certification video. That they've got to learn because she was
Right.
been studying
Okay.
it to pass. She's now an instructor, but she
Yeah.
was about to take her test. But man, she kicked my ass.
Okay.
I was hurting for days after
Wow.
that, man. But yeah,
Yeah.
no, man, it's good stuff. The DDP yoga though. Mm.
Yeah, it is, man. It's good. It's good for your
Yeah,
body and your soul. But good mind, body, and spirit. Put it that way.
I think I've said it every one of these podcasts at some point that I really think it's the closest thing to the fountain of youth that we're going to get to in our time.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. You know what? Speaking of fountain of youth, cause like I'm gonna be 46 in June, right? Everybody keep telling me I look younger than my age.
Yeah.
Like I might as well
Yeah.
just play the part. You know
Well,
what I'm
man,
saying?
well, look at yourself. You're 46. You're running 3 miles a day.
I'm about to be
About to be
46.
46.
Yeah.
You're running 3 miles a day.
Yeah.
How's
Right. Yeah.
your asthma and your blood pressure and all that other stuff?
I, asthma. My asthma is gone.
Oh
I can
man.
breathe. I could go. I could run. You know. Here's another story I need to tell you. And anybody else is listening. Uh, prior to I would say like I was like sometime after I surpassed my 1,000 days. I went back to my hometown in Danville, Virginia, and I ran this long trail. They got a long run
Hmm.
and jogging trail that goes for miles. I ran for like almost 8.5 miles for like over 2 hours. I did stop for like 20 minutes in between going back and forth. I did stop, but I just I kept running. I kept running whole time going to the mid spot and all the way
Did you ever
back.
think you'd be able to do that?
No, absolutely not. I never did. I never did thought about
Man,
that.
it's crazy what we can do. Your body can do so
Yeah,
much more, and DDP yoga gives you that opportunity.
yeah,
Uh,
absolutely, yeah.
the
And my
flexibility and the strength, and you know what other ailments did you say you had? I know you said asthma and blood pressure, but you'd said something. You said borderline diabetic.
yep,
I know it cleaned that up.
a borderline
Now I thought there
diabetic.
was
Yeah,
one more. I
yeah.
thought you said there
Oh
was
yeah.
one more.
Got
Uh,
cholesterol. I
and
had high
how's it
cholesterol as
now?
well. Oh, it's getting better. The whole nine
Are
is getting
you?
better. I went for my doctor's checkup. I think it was just back in like March, and my doctors told me that I keep improving.
That's badass. We get older, but
Yeah,
our meds
hey,
improve.
yes, yes. Even though they still got me on medication, I mean, I'll take it
Yeah.
and stuff like that. But my goal is to be off the medication full
Which
freely.
medications are you still on?
Uh, I got I got the blood pressure
So
medication and
they still got.
cholesterol.
I'm surprised they still got you on the cholesterol. I bet they'll take you off that soon. But
No, they
man,
will.
that's
They
crazy.
will. They took me off the inhaler because I was using inhaler for like 4 years
Yeah.
before DDPY. I was still using it after I started the
So
program.
tell me how your life has changed. Just your what you do on a daily basis outside of work and stuff. How has your life changed?
Well, like it's like every morning I get up around like 8:30 because I do work late nights. I stay up until like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. I go to bed. I get up between 8 and 9 in the morning. First thing I do is I do a training app because I've been doing training apps for the last
What
year and a half. And then I get on the mat and do DDPY.
what's a training app? What's that?
I do this training. I do this app
Oh
called
yeah,
Trainerize.
yeah.
Yeah, you heard
Steve,
of it?
you told me about it. Do you have somebody that is
Okay,
is do you lead people or is someone else leading you?
somebody that's leading
How
me.
did you find the person on Trainerize?
I guess he found me on Instagram.
And so then he got you hooked up with Trainerize.
Yeah, he got me hooked up. Yeah, and since then my body has totally
and
changed.
and
That's how it helped me. It really helped me lose the last 40 pounds, 40 plus pounds. Put it that
and
way.
what is he telling you to do? What is that? Is it a he or she or I didn't even ask?
The- it's a he, and he's got me doing certain exercises that's gonna help increase my strength and
And so
flexibility.
do you want to give him a shout out on here?
Yeah, man. I want to give my man. I think his name it's hard to pronounce. His name is Tomic Miraz. I want to give a shout out to him, and I just want to say thank you for helping me change my life, change my body, and keeping me motivated every single day, man. I thank you,
Well,
man.
that's
I
awesome.
appreciate it.
Where's he from? Is he what? Is he from America? Is he from?
He's originally from
Yeah.
Poland, cause he's got a TikTok. He's on TikTok and Instagram. So if you look him up, and he's a very motivational guy,
And
man.
what exercises does he have you doing? What type of stuff?
Anywhere from I would say push-ups, sit-ups, burpees. Man, I when I first started that, I used to hate doing burpees, full
Yeah.
burpees. Now I love it. I love doing burpees
So
now because it's a whole lot. It's about concentrating on your core strength. It helps you with the core strength.
how's your black crow?
Black Crow, oh man, it's getting better. But the Black Crow's getting better. My forearm stand, I can last for a minute on a forearm stand.
That's
And I recently took on my own Marathon Streakers page. I was on live just yesterday, and I was doing a plank challenge because Jennifer, she's doing it. A whole bunch of and several other folks are doing a plank challenge, and I held plank for 3 minutes and 36 seconds. That's the longest I can hold. But my goal is to get 5 minutes.
well.
My goal is to get 5 minutes.
When Jennifer led us on that workout in Dallas, she started us with a 4 minute plank. That was the very That was the very
Oh
first
yeah,
thing, and I couldn't hold it. I mean, shit,
yeah.
I think I lasted a minute or a little over, and I kept having to go to my knees. She held all 4 minutes, and then we started the level one workout. Man,
Oh
she's a
wow.
beast.
Oh, she is, man. She is an absolute warrior. I think the last I seen her do was like close to 9 minutes, or maybe more
She's
than nine
crazy.
minutes.
But you let's see that what the Trainerize app is, and I had I was checking into it, and I signed up for I think a free 30 day. No, I may be paying. No, I think I'm doing the free level, but it connects
Right.
trainers
Yeah.
of any sort, physical, especially physical activity, with with
Yeah.
individuals, and you pay the app so
Right.
much, depending on how many people you're training, and it's a pretty interesting concept,
Right.
and
Yeah.
yeah, and they
It
can
is. Yeah.
track you and follow you along with you, and it's pretty cool. Steve, you turned me on to it,
Yeah.
but I never have really, for
Okay.
the Transform with Vance group, but I never have really pursued it. I need to. So you like it? You're the first one I've talked to that's really used it. You like it, huh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I enjoy it. I
Was it
enjoy it to the
easy to
fullest.
learn?
At first it was difficult, depending on the certain type of exercises, but it gets
How
easier
much?
now
Do you mind me ask?
because it helps.
Do you mind me
Yeah. Go
asking
ahead. Go
you
ahead.
how much that dude charges you?
Uh, well, let me say this. It's pretty much more than your DDPY yearly
Yeah, yeah.
subscription.
Well, the
Yeah.
DDPY yearly subscription it costs about 100 a year, depending on when you catch it. And man,
Right.
that's
Exactly.
the
Yeah.
cheapest.
Yeah.
That's the damn sure the cheapest workout out there. Plus, I think it's the best.
That is. It is.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Yeah,
agree. I
yeah.
agree.
But so tell me about this streak. You've been doing it every day for it's
Every
gonna
day.
be. Let's see.
This will be to. I just did a workout today. Actually, I need to inform people that tomorrow will be the end of my 90-day self jack challenge because I've been doing workouts on the jack program. I started that streak back on February 1st, which happens to be Black
Ah,
History Month. So yeah, that's a good way to start there. So tomorrow will be day 90. Will be my last day
so
doing
you're
that.
doing how many different challenges? You're doing all kinds of challenges.
All kinds of challenges. I've been doing DDP's workouts. I've been doing Paige McMahon's workouts. And silly thing is, I even did Pilates for the first
Oh,
time.
Mary had me doing that. You talking about that workout with Paige, the Pilates workout?
With Paige
Yeah,
and Jennifer, yes, I did that. I didn't actually do it.
yeah.
I just
Man,
watched it.
shit.
I just watched it because like
Mary had me
I didn't
doing it.
I
I
didn't know
was
what I was doing.
sore for 2 days from that. I was sore in muscles I had never gotten sore before, doing all those little circles and
Right?
stuff on your
Yeah. Yeah.
sides, and
Right.
that's a core workout there. That Pilates one.
It is a core
Um,
workout. Yeah. Uh-huh. I'm about to watch it several more times before I actually start doing it.
yeah, it's crazy, man. But
It is. Yeah.
that Paige, she'll hurt you on those core moves.
That she does. Cause makes sure that she
Yeah.
does her job doing by you
Mhm.
doing your job. So so she really trying to
So do
get you.
you have the jacked straps?
Yes, I sure do. I sure do. One of my straps broke during my challenge. So I had to do workouts without them for like probably like a week or so before I had a
Yeah.
replacement.
They I broke a pair, but I think I over tightened it because I didn't really understand how it worked. But now that I kind of
Yeah, yeah, because I didn't
yeah,
understand it either. Because I figured you try to like put them all
that's
together
what
and
I
just put them on
thought.
your arm and stuff like that. But right, yeah, yeah. But like because I think Dr. Tom he explained it.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure you know who he is.
I
Dr.
got him
Thomas Wallen.
scheduled next weekend.
He's the guy.
Uh,
Cool, cool, cool. Because he's the guy that does the DDPY 100-day challenge. And this challenge will be this challenge I'm doing now is my ninth
man,
challenge.
you're a beast, dude.
Yeah,
Hey, hey, do you know who
man.
Jesse Amarell is? Armorell? Do you know who that is?
I've heard of him.
You
I've heard
know,
of him. Yeah. I don't know if he's still
I
doing
hadn't
the streak
heard
or
he.
not. I don't know because I
You know,
haven't heard
he.
from
I
him.
need to reach out to him and get him on the podcast. But when we
Yeah,
were
yeah.
in Atlanta for the summit before COVID, his streak was a little ahead of Jennifer's. Yeah,
Right, yeah.
and he
Yeah, I remember
doesn't. I
that
mean, I
part.
can't remember. It's like 2 months or a month or two or something ahead of hers. But
Right, yeah.
he's ahead of
Yeah.
her. But I hadn't heard. He doesn't post very much, so I don't know if he still got the
No,
streak going or not.
I think he's more
Yeah,
private. He's more private. He don't really post nothing on social media. I wish I can
yeah.
understand that.
Well, it's good and bad, you know. It's that. Well, I'll ask you this now, because this is one of the
Okay.
questions I asked everybody because social media is such a big part of my journey.
Right.
How
And
man,
yet it
how
has
has social media affected your journey?
big time, big time. Because before I got this program, I didn't have many friends. But now that I've done the program, the weight loss have came off. The streak have grown much, and plus I'm a man of color. I got friends from all over. Facebook,
Yeah,
Instagram, Twitter, TikTok,
yeah.
you name it.
Are you on TikTok too? I need to follow you. What's your
I'm on TikTok. But yeah, follow me on TikTok because I post a whole bunch of
okay?
workouts. I video when I do a workout. I video the positions and stuff like that.
I
Put them on
love
TikTok.
TikTok, man.
Look me up on
Is
Marathon
that's your name
365.
on TikTok?
Yeah, Marathon
All right.
365.
At the end, I'll ask you all your social media and give you a chance to say where you want to be
Okay,
followed
okay,
at, and we'll do that at the end, so that
all right.
and do it all
Okay,
together.
cool,
And
cool,
then,
cool. All right,
but
all right.
yeah, man, it's which of the four? Let's see. You said you got YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook.
I got
Is that
right.
it? Four?
And also, I'm also on
Snapchat.
Snapchat.
What? Five. Which one? Which
5.
one you like the most?
Well, Facebook, man, because you got the DDPY communities all over Facebook.
Tell
So
them,
yeah.
tell them about the DDPY community and how to find it and what all communities you are in.
Well, for those who know me, I got my own DDPY page. It's called DDPY Marathon Streakers. Uh, I'm not sure if you're on it though. I need to send you an invite if you're not. If you're not, you know, I'll find you
Okay.
and send you an invite for sure. You and
Tell-
Mary. Um, but yeah, it's a page with we're trying to uplift each other in a positive manner. Unlike Stacy Podgorski's page, Bend and Grow. She's doing a whole different platform. So yeah, I'm trying to do the same
Yeah,
thing.
I did Stacy's podcast here a couple of weeks ago. Yeah,
Oh
it did
yeah, how
good.
did it go?
She's all about
Okay.
body
Yeah,
positively.
she's got She's
Yeah,
a beautiful spirit too. I
and she's
admire
a
that about her.
beast too. She, doing the hands, the
She
forearm
yeah.
stands, and
She's doing the she no she not she's doing the sumo thing. She's doing
yeah,
that sumo stuff.
she's crazy. Let's see. Did Are you in any other DDPY Facebook groups other than those?
Uh, I'm at the original DDPY Facebook group. Members only. I think there's several other like minor DDPY groups, but I can't quite remember by heart which one I'm into because I'm in so many groups I can't recall them
It's
all.
amazing the community that's out there for DDP yoga, isn't
Yeah, it is. The community is
it?
just growing, man. You see these stories, every Friday about somebody's weight loss journey, man. It's amazing.
I went to the summit that one time right before COVID, and before they had to cancel it,
Okay,
and I don't know how many people were there, but every one of them had a story better than mine. I mean, it's just amazing.
right,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's crazy.
yeah.
Um,
It
um,
is, yeah,
it's
very.
I don't know where else on the internet you'll find such a positive and supportive group as what we got here. And
No,
then
Facebook,
you know what?
Facebook is the only place you find
Yeah, and
positivity.
um, they they've got 70,000 plus people that's doing it.
Yeah, that's what I like about it. That's what I like about it. Because it started off with so little, and then more people come on it. People like you, people like me,
Mm-hmm.
Brian Tan, Nitra, Justin, Travis, come on this community and uplift each other. So that's
Yeah,
a beautiful thing, man. And anybody doesn't matter what race, creed, sexual
no,
orientation. Like we come all to this one page to uplift each
yeah.
other in a positive manner. So that's
The
that's what
goal
that's
is
what I love
pay it
about it.
forward. Just pay it forward.
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
So
That's it, man.
yeah, it's a neat deal. Well, what does the future hold for John Venable?
Well, well, the future's bright as long as it's in God's hands. I'm in control of it, but my goal is to get down to Smyrna. I want to get down to Smyrna at least get a workout at the PC. If I know, I'm pretty sure the last I sent I printed out a repost that today will be 1 year since DDP sent me a personal post about my amazing streak. So it's on Facebook now. So I do want to get to Smyrna one day, but right now my financial situation is not still not in tact right now. But I'm gonna get down there. I'm gonna
How
make it
far is
happen, man.
Smyrna from you? I'm not sure.
Man, I would say like at
Yeah,
least
so it's a
seven
good
hours.
drive.
At least a 7 hour
Mm.
drive, man. Yeah. If I don't get down there this year, I'm going to get down there next year. Because my goal is to start traveling across the country. I'm gonna make it happen, man. I'm going to get my T-shirt line started too. Because I just finished my revamp of my logo called Unity and Unstoppable.
Say it again.
Unity, UNITY,
To double
Unstoppable.
U.
W, baby, yeah. So once I'm done with that, I'm gonna post it up on Facebook and see what happens because I do want to make merchandise out
Yeah,
of it.
man, it's crazy. Life is crazy. It's honestly, I thought I was just living till I was gonna die, and then all this has happened.
Yeah, man. You can never tell which your path, where your destination is gonna be at until you met with the right people and make the right
Yeah.
choices. That's how winning is done, man.
I like it.
For
I
real.
like it. All right. Well, tell everybody what your names are on your social media posts.
Okay. All right. So most of you know me. My social media on Facebook is John Venable. My Instagram is you find my that name is JVDDPY. Again, I say JV DDPY because my nickname is JV. Most people
Yeah.
call me JV, so I just add DDPY along with it. So uh Twitter is John Venable the same way, but it's underscored as the real JV. Uh
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
and
Say that again,
TikTok is
John. Say the Twitter one again.
Twitter. The Twitter one is the name John Venable. Then underscore because I'm pretty sure that people got their another name besides your name. Uh, it goes by
Okay, I
real
got you.
JV
All right.
on Twitter. All right, and then on TikTok you can find me on Marathon
Yeah,
365.
and so I can guess what the Marathon 365 means.
Yeah, because that's the reason why the reason the name Marathon 365 because I started the streak in January and I surpassed that 365th day on my cousin's birthday. So that meant a lot to me. I got it tattooed on my arm.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Did you got any other DDP yoga tattoos?
Well, this is the let me show you this right here. This is right here. I
Yeah,
don't know if you
man.
can
I
see
see
it
the
right here.
diamond.
Yeah, right
Yeah,
there. Okay, yeah. Let me get a good shot right there. Barrier says barrier breaker,
barrier
and up
breaker.
here it says the her initials and the date right there 012320. And up here you got the birds, you got the doves right here, and then and up here you got the marathon flag. You got the checkered
Well,
flag.
that's badass, man.
So yeah,
Uh,
yeah, man.
that's bad.
You gotta put some memory on you.
Diamond
I seen
cutter.
your little chest tattoo. The one with the diamond cutter. That was fucking hot, man. That shit
Was
was
that
hot though, for real.
the
I
summit?
like that. So that was like yeah, that was like the first
Yeah.
inspiration right there. I never imagined getting tattoos
You
until
know,
now.
I'll tell you something funny about that. And I told my wife we were going uh, to tattoo parlor with. I went there with. Let's see. Uh, shit. What's her name? I can't believe it.
Who?
Shit. Mary's not here to holler. I know his wife's name's Emily. Larry and Emily. Larry and
Larry.
Emily. I can't think of the last name right now. But anyway, they asked me if I want to go, and I said sure. So I asked Jennifer Jolliker if she wanted to go. So we all four getting
Right,
in
right.
Larry's truck that he'd rented, and we go to this. He found a tattoo parlor close, and so
Right, yeah.
I had told Mary that when we were going, and I might get a tattoo, but I didn't tell her what or how big or anything. And
Okay.
and so and I didn't have a tattoo, and she didn't either, and we'd
Right.
talked about getting them before. But when I was there with Larry and Emily, I just said, "The hell with it." So I had them do the diamond cutter. I mean, the diamond, the DDP yoga diamond hands.
Yeah. The
Yeah, the
diamond cutter
hands
symbol.
and
Yeah, I
right
got you.
there,
Yeah.
and um,
Yeah, I
yeah,
see it right
but
there, man. Yeah, I see it.
this guy named Chains did it. But what was funny was I took a picture of it,
Oh, okay.
and posted it on social media. And my wife I didn't tell my wife what I had gotten or sent it to her first.
Okay.
I just pulled the Band-Aid off. I just posted it across social media, and it and she answered. She said WTF under it. Yeah, I figured shit.
Wow,
you might
man.
as well just put it out there, you know. Yeah,
Oh
pull the
yeah.
Band-Aid off.
Oh wow, that's
Yeah,
that's
but
something,
next
man.
time
That's
I go
awesome.
to Atlanta, I'm gonna have to go back and see Chains. I think I'm gonna get Burt Chrysler put over
Yeah,
here on this side. You know who Burt Chrysler is?
yeah. I've heard of I've heard. Yeah. Uh, he wasn't he on
Yes,
that big
yes, yes,
with
yes,
Cody
yes.
Rhodes? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
he was
Okay.
the comedian that
Okay.
was kind of the
Yeah.
MC of the big show, that show with Cody
Okay.
Rhodes. But yeah, no, I wouldn't
Yeah.
be here without him. He started me. His
Now let me
yeah.
let me ask you this. How did Bert Chrysler inspire
Yeah,
you to
well,
lose the weight?
I was listening to these podcasts, Joe Rogan. Well, really, I was listening to Burt Chrysler's podcast and Joe Rogan's, but there was also Ari Shafir
Right.
and Tom Segura,
Okay.
and
Okay.
they did Sober
All right.
October, and this was back in 2017. And
Okay.
Bert's a big partier, a big drinker. That's his persona. It's just he just gets hammered
Okay.
all the time. And so
Okay.
they said they were going to stay sober for the month of October and do 14 hot yoga sessions. And they all thought it was going to kill Bert, because he had never been sober a month. And Joe Rogan's a big weed smoker, so he had to quit weed for a month. And I think Ari
Okay.
Shafir is all of the above. I think he's a big party, but they all
Okay.
stayed sober for a month. But anyway,
Yeah.
so they got back together, and it was the 1st of November, and they
Yeah.
were having a podcast with all four of them there, and they were partying. They were all coming off this sober month. They were
Right.
all drinking and smoking marijuana, and they were having a good
Yeah.
time.
Okay.
And Bert, yeah,
That's your dog?
there's 5 dogs over here. But we've got well, no, there's 6 because both my daughters, we
Yeah,
just
6
got
dogs.
3, but both my daughter's dogs are here right now. So my one daughter has 2, and the other one
Okay.
has
Yeah,
3.
because I can hear that one
But
dog. Yeah. Okay.
Bert, they kept fucking with Bert during that podcast because Bert's a super nice guy.
Right.
They
Yeah.
kept abusing him, and Bert was talking shit. He kept getting drunker
Okay.
and drunker, and he was talking shit. He was telling them he has the Mickey Mantle gene.
Uh-oh.
He could do anything.
Oh, wow.
Because they didn't think he was going to make it, and so he said. And by the end of the podcast, he told him he could run a half a marathon. He could run a half a marathon without any practice.
Okay.
And so they were
Wow.
all betting him, and I didn't pay any attention to him, and so I just like listening to
Okay.
the comedians. And about that Sunday, about 2
Okay.
weeks later, I was getting up and I was sitting in my chair, and I
Right.
was getting ready for fantasy football. I was checking out all the football stuff. It was November. It was
Right.
the week of before Thanksgiving. It was the week of
Right.
Thanksgiving, the Sunday before Thanksgiving. And I'm looking,
Okay.
and I see Bert finishing the St. Pete's half marathon on 2 weeks' notice, and he filmed
Okay.
himself finishing. I posted,
All right.
and I sat there and I said, if this silly sumbitch can run 13 miles on 2 weeks' notice, shit, there's something I can do to get this weight off. There's got to be something I can do. I just got to
Right.
find it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so I just sit there and I made a video. It's sitting in my chair, film. Yeah, I
I've
just
seen that
filmed it.
video.
And I
Yeah,
said, Bert,
yeah.
you've inspired me. And I posted it and I tagged all four of those comedians. And,
Okay.
and I tagged them all. And uh, I didn't pay any attention to it. And I was going to bed and I was in the restroom taking my nightly constitutional. And before I got in bed, and I'm scrolling and I see that Bert, I think it was on Twitter, that he tagged
Yeah.
Tom Segura and said changing lives. And so my Twitter just exploded. And I got so excited, I went
Right.
in there
Yeah.
and woke up my wife and I said the shit is on. And so the next so the next morning I went out, I filmed myself
Oh
in my
wow.
underwear and weighing in at 475 and posted it on social media before I went to work. And Mary,
I think I've
Mary
seen that
swore up and
picture.
down I
Yeah.
was going to get fired. I work for the county, and I just
Right.
put it
Yeah.
all out there. I just said, if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do it. And so Bert,
Right.
I was started tagging Bert and everything, and Bert started sharing a lot of the stuff. And if it
Right.
wasn't for Bert, I would never have met DDP, because DDP saw my post on one of Bert's pages that he had reposted. And
Right.
so
Okay. Okay.
DDP reached out to me through Twitter message January 1st
Oh. Okay.
of
Okay.
2018. So if it wasn't for Bert, I never would have
Okay.
got off the couch. And if it wasn't for Bert, I never would have known about DDP Yoga. So
Right. Yeah.
so Bert,
Okay.
the two people that's helped me lose this weight was Bert and DDP. Those are the two people I credit. And so I've got DDP here. I'm gonna put Bert over here. Shit, my
Okay. Yeah, that's a good. That's a
putting you
good
to
idea.
sleep. That
Yeah.
my story is putting you to sleep.
Oh no. No. Oh no. You good. You good. You good. I just need to adjust
You
myself a little
working
bit. You
today?
straight? No, I'm off. I
Yeah,
don't
you
go back
said
to
you
work
was
till
off.
Monday.
You're running your 10 miles. I forgot about that.
Yeah. I ain't done. I ain't done yet. I did 9.5 for the week, so I gotta finish. I gotta finish the week off with doing 2.5. So
12
that's
miles.
12 miles, man. I gotta get
Man,
that
you're a
goal.
beast on the goals. Did you ever set
Yeah, man. I got.
before you
Go
started
ahead, go
all
ahead.
this? Did you ever set goals for yourself like this and challenges?
I've never thought about setting goals until the streak began. Yeah, until that right there, until the day I started day one of the streak, I started setting certain goals for myself as far as the weight loss. Because during the streak, I had my struggles, I had my setbacks, my backslides and disappointments and stuff like that. But I never gave up. I just kept working, trying to improve like every day.
How long you gonna go?
As long as I can, as long as God holds His body in, I'm gonna go. It's like Brian Tan said. He said this when he was talking with Dallas at the PC. He said, "I'm training to be 55, 65, 75, 85. I mean, as old as
Hmm.
Ted Evans. I'm training for the next 30, 40 years now.
That's right. I believe it.
Yeah,
That damn Brian Tan's a beast, man. Did you see him do those
man.
handstand push-ups?
I don't think I've seen it yet. I don't think I ran into it.
He was doing it during when he lost all the weight for the challenge. At one point, he was doing handstand push-ups.
Right.
That
I think
dude's
I missed
crazy.
that part. I seen him do other things, but not the handstand. Like the you talk about the
No,
forearm stand,
no, the
like I
handstand.
did.
He got up against the wall, stood up on his hands.
That's my next goal to do the
Yeah,
handstand. That's my
he
next
did a
goal.
push-ups.
So, because I got to learn, I got to learn how to trust myself on a wall first before I go
How
any
hard was
further.
it to do the forearm
Because
stand?
like,
I've never done those.
oh, it was at first when I tried it. To be honest with you, I thought I was gonna go out and break my neck
Hmm.
because I didn't think I was doing it right until like I kept watching. I kept watching Dallas. And I kept watching other instructors how to do the forearm stand. I watched other people on DDPY page until like I lost enough weight, gained the muscle that I needed to do it myself, and I started doing it. And I did it. I held it for like a minute. So that's a good
That's
accomplishment right there.
badass, man.
So the next goal I'm gonna try to get is a full-fledged handstand.
That's badass, man. Well, you got any
Yeah,
kids? You been married? Anything like that?
I've been engaged
No
twice, but
kids.
no kids. I've now I take that back. I went through a miscarriage.
So, but no kids. Do you want to
Yeah.
have kids?
Well, it's not too late. It's not too late, but I do want to settle down and I do want to settle down with a nice lady. You know, see what the future holds
Shit,
for
this,
me.
losing 80 pounds and being the beast you are, you should ought to help with the ladies.
True that, man. True
And being
that.
flexible as you are, it ought to help with the ladies.
Hey, man. I'm trying to get that summer body ready, man. Cause like I said, it started getting
Yeah.
warmer now. So I'm gonna be out and about this coming summer, man. Trying to go out to these trails. Even go to the gym sometime. Do a couple workouts. Even though I do got one of those things you put on your door thing.
Pull up
Those
bars.
those
Yeah, yeah.
pull-up bars. Yep, I've been using those a lot. That I use dumbbells, kettlebells. I even use both of those on the jack
Man, you're a
workouts.
beast. I never have been able to do a pull up. I'd like to get that where I could do a pull up.
Oh, I think I seen you got like a little mini gym set
Yeah,
on your
I was
somewhere in your
trying for a
house.
while, but I've let that go too. I need to get back after it.
Oh, you can't do that, man. You can't let
Yeah,
yourself
I
go
gotta.
that way, man. That's the only. Listen, man. That's the only way you can build strength. Is keep moving forward, keep trying, man. You get it, man. I even see you try to do the 22 push-ups on the blocks,
Yeah,
man. I know you can
yeah.
do that, but you just got to have it right here. It's like it doesn't matter how old you are. You can do anything you want to as long as you
I
put in
believe
forth an
that,
effort.
man. I believe if you set your mind to it,
Yeah,
you can attain it. I really believe that. If
yeah,
if you can, as a
absolutely.
quote I got somewhere, it says, if you can. Oh, here it is. It's Zig Ziglar. If you can dream it, then you can achieve it. So
Right.
yeah, if you can dream it, you can achieve it. You just got to put in the work to get there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's it.
So,
That's it. Yeah, that's
so
it, man. Yeah.
all right, John. Anything
Yeah.
else you want to talk about before I cut you out of here? We've been going at it. Let's see, an hour and 48 minutes.
Well, yeah, it's been an hour. I think I'm good to go, man. I appreciate you bringing me here, man, and talking with me and stuff like that, man. This is a good experience, man. I had so many. I mean, I've had a couple experiences with DDP Radio. They had me on for like
Yeah,
45, 50 minutes, but this is like this right here, man. We can talk about anything you want to talk
yeah.
about. So like like I said, I
Well,
appreciate
thank
you
you,
bringing me
John.
here.
Thank you for coming. And it's
All
yeah.
right.
Don't I'm gonna turn it off. Record. Don't don't hang up because I got to tell you what to do next. You should be good.
No,
But okay, I'm gonna hit
okay.
stop record,
All right.
and then I'll show you. Then I'll tell you what to do.
Right.
But man, I appreciate you coming on. Thank you for doing it. Keep kicking ass.
No
Keep
doubt,
kicking
man.
ass.
You know it, man.
You're
1,200's coming in
inspiring
1
me,
week.
man.
1 week, 1,200. Yeah.
All right, man. All right, John. Let me.
All right, my brother.
All right. So, thank you for listening to the podcast today. I'm your host, Vance Hines of Transform with Vance, where transformations begin every day. Please take a moment, if you will, if you like the podcast, to subscribe and follow, and you can find us on social media as well, either under Vance Hines or Transform with Vance. Please tune in and subscribe to our feed. You'll be able to hear lots of transformation stories. I'm in search of interviewing as many transformations as I can find. So if you have a transformation that you would like to have someone interview and have their and appear on the podcast, just send me the name and number, message me, and I'll reach out to them and try to get them here. But no matter what, a better life begins on the mat. Get on the mat and start your transformation today. Thank you.